Hello and welcome back, everybody. We will be doing part two of our GT Sport campaign mode. So, yeah, I kind of went away a little bit, got some food, put on a warm jumper, and I'm right back here to try and jump into it and get back into it again. So, the last time were doing the race, when we left off, we were doing the front wheel challenge, right? Front wheel drive challenge. And apparently, we were having a few issues due to fatigue or whatever, and we weren't performing up to scratch. So we're back at it again, and we're gonna see if we can actually try and redo race two, and maybe try and get gold. The best that we did was we got silver. So give that a whack, and then just continue on with the races and see how we go. As usual, feel free to just jump in, write stuff inside the chat boxes, and yeah, we're good to go. So without further ado, let's get amongst it. Let's jump into this one, shall we? Good times. And we'll go with our trusty Clio. GT Sport. So how's everybody doing this evening? If it is evening time where you're at, if not, how's everyone's day going? You guys all geared up and ready for Monday? It's Sunday here where I am at the moment. And Sunday evening at 4 minutes to 7. So, for those of you who have jobs, I keep pushing, stretching my hand out to reach for the keyboard because I keep thinking that with the PC game, I'm supposed to have it. But yeah, for those of you who have to go to work tomorrow, you guys mentally pumped for that? Enjoy what you do. So the objective is we want to go gold. We want to try and race as clean as possible. But I think some of the issues that we're having is that this AI tends to be quite aggressive, funnily enough, because they give you this big spiel of sportsmanship and clean racing when you're doing the beginning and parts of this game, like the tutorials and all that kind of stuff. Like basically the game won't actually allow you to go online until you do that whole clean racing tutorial thing. But your AI just slams into people. Locks them off like that. Alright, so let's be careful here. Carry. Yeah, the last time we did this track, like we almost got gold and then we shunted out of the way by a specific car that's in black. It's a Honda Civic. It's always sticking, and it came out of nowhere and belted us and spun out of control. And yeah, excuse me, thank you. Game. Ah, the understeer is strong in this one. It's too cheeky, guys. You just like take it back off races. Are you? So I think for you to actually get gold on this particular track, you really have to be in third by the time you get to lap 2. So kind of watching my braking points, not over driving. pick up anytime we were falling behind. It's probably my fault. I slowed down a little too much, but I really want to make sure that I'm in control here. That was me. That was all me. That was me. On lap 2 of 3. So if I focus just a little bit on what I'm doing, good. I can do first fix it. Going wide, and then we can take full advantage of that. Out there a little bit, but yeah, I thought my story changes. My almost botched it there. Foot down, man. Alright, that's not bad, people. Not bad. Not bad for a return. Everything. Whoop. Thank you, come again. There we go. I was about to say, did we get anything when we jumped from level 13 to level 14? We'll need to check this out. See what we got. Let's see what we got. Did we get it? Chances are we're gonna U-track. We have to get out of this race anyways. So far we've got 100% gold. We're gonna keep pushing for that. for as far as we can go. We got ourselves Bathurst. We unlock Bathurst. Yeah. It's one of my top tracks, to be honest with you. Bathurst. Mount Panorama, Rama, Rama, Rama. Mount Panorama, Rama, 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 Rama. Okay. Let's get back in there. So we got 3 more races to do. So how's everybody's evening going? Jump in the old Clio. Okay, get into 3 laps. Whoops. Now, I'm not familiar with this track, so it's gonna be interesting. Finding all the braking points and not trying to lock my wheels and lose grip like that. I put softs on this car, didn't I? Soft tires. You know, Stan, it's small details like that that can make or break a race. Thought I was what, 8th? Probably needs to end up with everybody else. Gonna lie, this game, even though we're playing this on a vanilla PlayStation 4, it brings on the pretty, like the lighting and everything that they've put together with a PlayStation 4, and this is the vanilla version, so not the fancy schmancy pro version. This game still looks gorgeous. It is basically, I would argue, one of, if not the most good-looking driving game out there. And literally, it's up there with Drive Club, and it even, I would argue, it looks a lot better than some PC versions. And so, good on Polyphony for squeezing so much performance out of a PlayStation. Excuse me, coming through. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, so what are we? We're 3rd now. We need to catch those 2 sucker pulls up. We got 1.5 laps. Yeah, because I have no lighting. Look at that distance of the clouds in the mountains. This is a very well done game. The broad distance is insane. Okay, we're gonna nudge you because you're way too slow for my liking. And that's what you do in driving games. You give them a little punt pass. It's not puff pass. It's punt pass. I got my eyes on you, yellow boy. That possibly cost me the race. That cost me the race right there. That exact moment is when I lost first. Yeah, this was turn two. A hot mess. It. Oh no, I had one more lap. Why was I so? I thought that was the last lap. There's hope yet. There is hope yet. I don't know if my wheels are actually slipping or it's more a canned sound effect that they just put in. I'd like to think that because the force feedback in this game is quite limited, you can't feel the wheels slip. You start to rely on things like your ears. Like I'm easing off the brakes every time I hear a squeal because I don't want to be locking my brakes. Vehicle does have ABS, so maybe I am genuinely locking up. Excuse me, thank you, coming through. That was close, boys. That was close. That was close. Hey. Nice. It's not bad, people. Not bad, people. We can maintain that. We might actually get 100%. Hey there, MJ. How you doing, man? I know it's good. It has to be good. It wasn't necessarily a clean race, but it was a good race. How's your weekend been, man? Okay. You can be my mechanic for some of these races. Because there's some bits here when it comes to adjusting the suspension and all that other good stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not too sure exactly what I'm doing here. So Feel free to chime in and be like, "What up?" You're upgrading the wrong thing. All right, let's get amongst this. Six laps, boys. Can we do this in one go and go for gold? Walk up. Boys are too wide away. I think the AI with this game is they follow the racing line. That's it. And if you're in the way of that racing line, they're gonna slam into you regardless. Also, what's with all the whites? On your own, you don't have to slam into me. About 6 laps. I don't have to do anything. some distance between me and second here because he could just die from me the last minute. Nice. Look at that, people. We got a plus 50% clean race bonus. That's what happens when you don't bump off of walls or into people. That's the first time we've got that. And I think the idea is by having slightly more laps in a race, you can be a little less aggressive. And just through good, clean driving, you can gain that time bit by bit and overtake. Whereas with the earlier races where they only gave you 3 laps, you had to be aggressive because you didn't have enough time for all your clean laps to just pull together and your race speed. I think we're just gonna watch the replay. Yes, no replay. So far, all golds throughout the campaign. I don't know how sustainable it is, but we've got it. Stick with what we know. This car seems to work. This game's coming a long way. When it got launched, it had absolutely no content. It was pretty bare bones, but they've added in a decent multiplayer. People are starting to look up for this game, and I think if you've been on the fence about getting it, I think now I can actually recommend it and say get it. It's definitely entertaining. The single player that we're doing the offline is a lot more entertaining than any driving game out there so far. Besides maybe Forza, which I haven't tried, so I would think with that. But if you compare it to Project Cars 1 and 2, if you compare it to Assetto Corsa, it's definitely more rewarding. Game looks good. Like, this is amazing. This is better than some PC games out there. Because the thing with PC games is they can offer you everything under the moon and the stars, but it really depends on what hardware you're working with, how much of that you get to appreciate. And so, with a standard platform like the PlayStation or PlayStation Pro, where they can just say, right, you know what, everyone's working with you, they can optimize everything perfectly, you can tell. And Polyphony have always been known for making gorgeous games, and this is no different, if you guys can tell. What don't I like about this? They really need to put in a little more work into the force feedback. Force feedback is meant to tell you or communicate what the car is doing. It is meant to bridge the gap between not having that seats of the pants feel and not having the G forces when you drive. And so you're meant to be able to feel how much you're pushing the car. Right now, there isn't any. It's just a heavy wheel. I think I felt something there when I was braking. It might load up under braking. I need to just double check that in the next corner. But in terms of wheel slip, there's not much going on there. I'm listening and I'm hearing how much the wheel is squealing. Okay, so there's a slight build-up of load under braking, but yeah, not very much. So that's something that they could work on. But having said that, you can tell why that was. Like, you get force feedback and probably bumpy bits. Oh, when you hit the curve over there on the sides. But you can, it makes sense. You can see the developer saying, look, we're building a console for a game for console. Most people are going to be driving this on a pad. So the only force that they feel on the pad is the rumble. So let's make sure that the rumble strip works well. But everything else, it's not that important. But I think as more and more people get more sophisticated and better quality racing wheels from Fanatec and Thrustmaster and Logitech, I think it's more important that you actually have decent feedback, even for games like Forza and Gran Turismo. Because I don't know, I think more people who are really getting into driving games are going to steering wheels. I think, anyways, unless you're going super arcade. How are we going? This is my braking point. Back on the track. Okay, so we're 3 laps down on position 8. And concentrate and he is hyper aggressive right now. I'm gonna run away here. Ah, come on, that's gonna cost me carry through. That is going to cost me last lap. If those two can battle it out, it'll slow them down quite a bit, and hopefully I can catch them. If I don't drive like an idiot, like I just did in that last corner, in that wide. the understeer. That's aggressive as taking. I got away with that. I got away with that. That was awesome. That was a good time. That was a good time. Can't argue with that. That was a good time. Oh, good times. Take it. I will take it. See, no clean racing bonus there. Because that wasn't necessarily a clean race. That was a little bit of punt pass over there. That's it. We're done. Awesome. Okay, next one. So far, we got 100% gold. Bling bling money in the thing. See what we're doing here. What we're working with here. 5 races. Clio Cup. Gotta love the Clio Cup. Maximum power none. Minimum weight ton. Sports tires soft. I was using a Clio though, wasn't I? Oh, my back. One make. Clio. Going in that direction. This is right. Crap. Sorry. I mean to smack you up. I just had a face. That one was a dubious win. There was some dodgy stuff I was doing on that one. But race marshals didn't say a word. Beginning something soon. I think after this race we should be on 14, right? First race of the Clio Cup in the bank. I'm starting to see a few repetitions of tracks here, boys. Some of these race circuits are starting to repeat themselves, and I've been playing this game for about 3 hours and 15 minutes, boys. I don't know what that says about the content. This is the one that we're doing, but I think we're doing it. Break that off to that corner. All you had to do was lift off. That may have been. So all these threes here, you don't have to slow down that much. Take your foot off the gas and then just watch your inputs, and you can actually navigate without point. I believe these are the sections that you're meant to be going faster than what the AI is doing. But the problem is the AI, three of them are raced side by side in blocking track. If you can't not think like this, through. That's a little bit of inward control and to run wide. Ooh, that. I stand corrected. But it's too late. And the trophy newbie driver. Nice. Oh, what cool gifts did we get? Okay, let's see what we got. Cool. What does that get me? A new jumpsuit. Ooh, fancy. It looks just like the other jumpsuit that I have. It's okay though. We're making the monies, which will allow us to get the big pimping cars. I mean, how big is this campaign? Because this is here, but we jump in 7, 12, 17. 17 plus 5. 3 will take you to 20. Another 2 will take you 22, 25, 28, 31, 34, 37, 50 races. That's not bad. 50 races. And then in this league, we've got, I'm guessing, another 57, 3, 3, 7. Yeah, this looks like another 50. So if I am correct, in let me go down, in assuming you will have 50, 100, 200 races in the campaign mode. Claim victory through sheer finesse or by perfectly tuning your car. Take on a variety of races using cars you've obtained. Cool. Can't argue with that. We're still up here though. A long way, a long, long way to go. If you guys like the content, do us a favor. Go down in your browser, give the like button a wee tickle, just a little wee whoop whoop with your mouse cursor. Does a lot for me, eh? It literally makes my day. The more likes I get, the better day I get. So, you want to do something cool, let's do that. Or, if you want to take it a step further, smash on that subscribe button. Subscribe! That'll be pretty dope too. What color is my car? Is it white? I color my car. I keep abusing the AI for just having a bland white vehicle. Driving. What just happened? Something just glitched. And I lost all my inputs. That's no good. That's no good. That is no good. My steering stopped working. Oh, that's just average. That was a good race too. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on. And I was on a roll as well. Let's see what is going on. Why is my steering wheel disconnected? We're just gonna have to redo this. Exit out of that. Put it back on again. I think we're gonna have to restart this game. I think we're just gonna have to restart the game. Figure out why it's acting funny. Come back to this race and see if we can keep dominating this race. We seem to be experiencing technical difficulty. Skip all this intro so we don't get done by the copyright police. The copyright police. The copyright police. The copyright police. Thank you. Okay, we're back online. Ooh, look at that. We even have little playtime. What was I meant to do to earn this? 6 hours? I've done that. Nice. Any other things I've completed? Time driven. 3 hours. Just another hour to go and it'll be good. Fuel consumed. No drift points. That'll be easy money. Cars purchased. Purchased 3 cars. Purchased 50 cars. Purchased 100 cars. Value of cars. You can earn this achievement bonus with the total value of cars that you buy. Races finished. Oh, this is in sport mode. Okay, cool. I was about to say, I've done a few more races than that. 5 days logged in. Based on the number of likes you get for your liveries. This is pretty comprehensive, and this is what I'm sort of liveries collected, clean races. Yeah, again, this is an online one though. Sport mode, sport mode, sport mode, so we can do that. I think actually we should jump and see if we're allowed into sport mode. But I'm not too sure if I want to do sport mode when my to jump in. Exit. Sportsmanship, blah blah blah. Should we do an actual online race? Entry period ends at 9 minutes, 9:10. So the next one, so we can aim for the GR4. Do I have a GR4 car though? Nordschleifer, I don't know. Not good with the Nordschleifer, so we're not going to bother with that. This one for in 30 minutes. Let's do this race, guys. Available to enter. BOP on fuel consumption 7 times, tire wear 8 times. Okay. Do I have a vehicle to race with? Maybe you don't want to let us race. Two-day free trial. Meh. Do it. Cool. Alright. So jump into this. Qualifying time trial. Okay, so what kind of cars do we need? Okay, so we need, what kind of cars do they want? Daily C race. The car needs to be a GR4 spec. Okay, so let us buy a GR4 spec car. Ooh, exciting! Buying a new car. Brand Central. I think that's where you get the cards. Buy cars, buy concept cars, blah blah blah. What do I like to drive? Let's see what they have. Let's go Japanese. New for the Nissan. Well, let me show you what spec it is. N300, 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 and the GR4 is the... Okay. That could be one. GTR. Alright, what else we got? So with the GTR there. Europe. See what these cool kids have over here. Lewis Hamilton? Okay, no. Only for cars here, not just random stuff. It's Italy. Sure, Ferrari. Showroom, GR4, GR3, Italiana. They don't have a 488. That's pretty expensive. We'll get a couple. We'll get one of these guys. Red. We'll go black because that's just menacing. Look at that beast. We'll go the Italiana. Give that a whirl. See how we go. In your cars, we needed your garage. Change to this car now. Yes, please. Hooky dookie, hooky dookie. Let's go and practice for the race. Let's check something out real quick as well. I saw some Lamborghinis. I'm faffing around and chewing into my Oricon, into my practice time here. Let's do some driving moves. Let's do some sport mode, entry race. Yeah. Really should take that down. Show me this again thing. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, let's see how fast these guys are going. Enter with you. Regulations racing hard. Okay. So turn this off. Plug it in. Put it down. Turn on the wheel. Just acting shady. Why? I don't know. Guys, just setting up my that bad boy up. Everything's running fine. Push button. Go back in business. Okay, so hopefully we shouldn't have any issues like it did, because now we're like racing for real against people. Everything on steering wheel just goes. It would help if actually I had my hand on the steering wheel. imagine there are people that I've raced with before in the racing league, and they're quick. They're like so. I think at this point we just want to finish. Because these guys know what they're doing, and considering that's the first time I come back to this game, January, not last year, I have a lot of catching up to do. So the fact that I'm gearing up all my excuses now should let you guys know that the boys that we're about to go against are quick. I just don't want to be too fast. This is the whole thing. This is how you do it. That's the best we can do with such short time. The best time was 2:17, or is it the best time was 2:17? Okay, let's see if we can get into the race. Get into the race. Quali and see what's up with the race, because the race starts in 7 minutes. 20 cars. Deadline until entry. Okay, so I'm gonna run and do like a toilet break, and then yeah, I'm using that. And then yeah, we should come back and be ready to race. Match begins. 5 minutes. Okay, I'll be back. Woohoo! We're back. 14 minutes left of the race. Now, this is the feature that I was talking about that I believe is very much like iRacing and is the key component that makes GT Sport. I think this is what actually brings it up to the caliber of the other racing simulators and is taken seriously as a racing simulator. Because let's be honest, in the console world, GT Sport is usually put or compared to Forza. But Forza, in terms in the sim racing community, has never really been thought of or regarded as one of the legitimate sim racing titles. So if you look at leagues and league races, you will find F1, the F1 games from Codemasters are there. Dirt Rally is there for the rally sims. GT Sport is there, and then you have all the other more intense hardcore sims that are out there, like Assetto Corsa, Automobilista, Project Cars, and all that other kind of stuff. But I think this is what makes it. It's the fact that they have taken this aspect of matchmaking and they've put it in. Because at the end of the day, the stuff that you could argue about, the handling, the physics, this and that, you could actually just basically boil that down to the fact that there isn't enough processing power in the PlayStations to be able to do all those complex calculations, um, and still maintain the graphical fidelity that these guys aspire to. But this is good. And if this sort of ranking online daily race, so curated races that come out daily, kind of like what iRacing did, based on a ranking system. If this gets put into the other Sims, oh boy, oh you're gonna have you a good time in the other Sims. So I think that's what maybe that is what Assetto Corsa wants to do with their Blank Pain series, and yeah, it makes sense limiting it to one series and then sort of seeing how it goes and tweaking it out before branching it out to everything else. But yeah, this is a good time. So race is going to start off in the next 2 minutes. I think it added up all of our best sectors and it put our best potential time at like 2:17. It'll be interesting to see how that compares internationally with everyone else around the world. I need to wash these gloves. They're beautiful fluorescent yellow, but you can hardly see it now because of the dirt. And so it'll be interesting to see how that compares to everybody else around the world in terms of what times they're putting down. And yeah, just good, clean racing. So I'm going to be a lot more mindful of my car placing, passing, all that kind of stuff. I'm not necessarily be going for the kill. The reason being that I think if I can actually just complete the race in a clean fashion without bumping into anyone else and not finish necessarily as high as I wanted to, it'll do more for my online ranking, and then it'll open up better quality races, and then I can just work on my speed in my spare time, so to say. So I think we're good to go. I think it's about to kick off, people. And yeah, should be good. If you like this sort of content, if you enjoy the online racing type stuff, just let me know in the comments below, and I can incorporate that. And maybe we can do two types of videos. One's where I power through the campaign, and then others where I actually just do the online multiplayer aspect of GT Sport and sort of see where we go. So that'd be dope. That'd be a good time. And I think it'll actually scratch my iRacing itch, and then I don't have to pay and I'm in the late for iRacing. Anyways, here we go. We're getting into it. We're getting amongst it. It's preparing to start the race. Something must be happening. Do I have to X out of this or no? Here we go. Ooh. So where have we qualified? We have qualified 16th. So the fastest on the grid was a 2:06. But if you look at this guy's rating, his driver rating is an A, so this guy's quick. His safety rating is a C, so he's not necessarily safe. Whereas my driver rating is a D, I'm slow as hell, but my safety rating is a B, so I'm a little safer and more cautious than he is. So what did we come out? We came out with 2:17. So basically, we qualified last of all the people who bothered to qualify. I'm looking on there to see if I can see any familiar names. Okay, so we've got a warm up. Chat's going crazy. 46. Warm up. Much of a warm up. 8 laps. 8 laps. 8 laps. Look at all the pretty. Okay, people, we're starting off from 16th place. Let's see how we can go. the breaking point out. So I put it here. Type hard, yeah. Also, you have to put a button to get them to stop refueling. Do I have enough fuel? Yes, okay, good. I think when I push the button, it said 3 laps. I'm turning off the camera. There we go, my braking distance is back. bad, not bad. Finished 18th. That's not a bad first race. I didn't expect us to finish any faster. Don't look at your car in disappointment. You only put in 20 minutes worth of practice on the track, so it happens. But we're going to be getting ourselves some podiums. I think with that, on that note, we might just call this stream it. Woo. You get quite a fair bit chunk of change for doing these online races. Okay. So I think we might just call it. I did not type. Thanks for the race. Sneaky PlayStation creating fake camaraderie. That was a good race, though. I had fun. I had fun with that. Another one starting up at 9 o'clock. So I can see how you could 2 hours before put in all the work, put in the practice, and then get to a point where you want to be more competitive. Okay, let's check out this. Not earned yet. How do you earn to be in the Championships Cup? Four races count. Okay. Race 1, race 2, race 3. Before entry period. Yeah. I think this is to be investigated. We need to do this. Hmm. 3 days remaining. It's with their hypercar. What kind of times are people putting in? Top rankings, top 10 rankings. Let's see how quick we're going. Okay, look at their safety ratings. They're all S's, and their driver rating is A plus minimum. So these are quick people. These guys are quick. Okay, we can do this. Might give us something to look forward towards or work towards. So jump out of that, jump out of that, jump out of that, jump out of that. Season 1, round 3, season 1, round 3. Manufacturer Series Nations Cup. This is cool. This is cool. I could really get into this. This is good. Okay, what do we have? Event lists. Let's go back in there. There was something that I saw in there. An events list or a championship calendar. Let us go up one. That's what I'm looking for. See this championship calendar. Saturday the 23rd. So we had the first one there. So the next one is going to be on Wednesday. So maybe we should prep for that. I'll look into that. Round 3. And then across it'll be round 4. Yeah. So we've missed 2 rounds. One make. So not round 1. Round 2. So okay, interesting. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool actually that they do that. So something that maybe we could look forward to in the streams coming ahead. So thank you very much, people, for watching. Let me know if you want to see more online racing. Just write down in the comments below, and maybe we will put together a separate series of videos and do that. If you want to do sort of the previous content, which was me just working through the campaign mode, we can do that too. Or we could do a blend of both, where we do the campaign mode and then just do a little bit of online racing. But thanks very much for coming. Please like the videos. Please subscribe if you can. And yeah, just leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Okay, with that being said, peace. Bye bye.